Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX. Thank you for joining me for today. We are getting into Satisfactory again, and we're going to see if we can continue to build out our iron processing station here. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Alright, let's go ahead and pop back over to our truck over here. I'm going to need to make a quick trip back to the main base here so that I can get the cable and the reinforced iron plates for making all of our constructors. Probably also going to want to make sure that I've got enough of the iron plates and rods just in case we need any of those. What else do we generally want to run out of? Might need a little bit of wire, although we've probably got a decent amount of that, seeing as that comes in rolls of 500. I still love the visuals in Satisfactory, especially like in this area. It's still nice and green, lots of different splashes of colour just to brighten the place up. I really do like the look of this game, and of course my favourite colour being orange. It's a nice look to have your entire factory that way. Okay, let me see here. We're going to go ahead and check and see here. We'll go ahead and bring this all the way up to 500 there. Very good. Let's see, we probably don't need all of these computers with us. So we're going to see if we can find somewhere to put those. We're also going to need to get some cables. Let's take them. That's Caterium walls, so we could dump that off out there. We really don't need those here either, but okay, and let's see here. We'll go see, let's see here, there's some rods. We'll bring these up to 100 there. Very good. See, I'm not sure exactly where those were coming from. That must have been my old production line. Go ahead and get these out of the way as well. We don't need them. Okay. Now what we do? Oh, reinforced plates. Yes, here we go. We should have plenty of them now. Good. We've brought that up to 100. I'm going to go ahead and pop over here. And it looks like we've got an entire log of those as well. Very good. Alright. I think that's everything that I need for that. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to get my hyper tube set up so that I can get all the way over there with just that, instead of having to pop back and forth with the truck here. Make it a lot easier. Oh, hello train. That's funny, it's still got a full carriage on there. Must be full as far as the plastic is concerned. Or the Caterium, one or the other. Let's go ahead and see if there's anywhere that we can put this Caterium this is maxed out that, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this out of there. There's really no way to put that in there, is there? Okay, we'll just go ahead and put that over here then. There we go. Oh, good morning. David's woken up. Okay, we can make iron plate over there, so we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to processing area. Let's see if we can get some more of this. Whoa. Careful. Sorry for my driving. Okay. There we are. Okay, so let's see here. We've gotten everything set up there so that we're running plenty of them. Now go ahead and come up here now, and we really need to start splitting this out. Now, this has got 4 of those, so we've got what's that, 120? 120 iron bars per minute. Which means that we can run, what's that, 120, 150, we can run 8 of most of the things that we're going to need. So let's go ahead and start putting down our constructors. Let's see here, production, constructor, 8 and 2. We're definitely going to need to get some more cable at some point. There we go. Let's move this one all the way over as far as we can. I think that should still give us plenty of room there, so let's go ahead and we'll put a splitter in place here. There we go. Good, and yes, okay. This will be more than enough there. Oh, however, I've gotten that out of position because we need a second tier of splits here, so let's see here, if we're going to run 8 out of here, we really need to branch this out this way too, I think. Let's go ahead and put down a couple more foundations here so that we can run these out the back as well. I won't be able to there. Okay, no worries. Okay, we'll go ahead and put another splitter in place and rotate this one around so that we've got the input coming out that direction. There we go. And then I'm going to put another one in place. And put that one right there. Very good. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and start putting our constructors in place. So let's see here. We'll put one right there. One right here. And I suppose we could put one right there as well. And run it off of this one. So let's go ahead and we'll put our feed lines in. Very good. And yep, we can do that. Very good. And we'll do this one as well, and that one as well. So we've got 3 running over here. We are going to need to put in a couple more power poles. So I'm going to put that one right there. Very good. And then we'll go ahead and run a power line over to there. There we go. And for these, I'm just going to make those 2 iron rods. Hello! There we go. 3 of iron rods, and those are requiring 15 per minute. So we've used up 45 of our 120. Okay, let's go ahead and I think we'll just go ahead and build out a couple more foundations here. We've got more than enough room. Actually, you know, I really should have set those up for iron plates. Let's change that. Select recipe, we'll do these to iron plates. Because we've got more than enough room on the opposite side for making iron rods and then screws. But we don't quite have as much room over here, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll just stack these up in here. Very good. Very good. Okay. Just, no, I'm going to take these back out just in case we need some of them. Okay, so that's got 3 running on that side. We can go ahead and do the same over here. So we're going to set this constructor up. We're going to rotate it around so it faces the right direction. And put that one right there. This one right here. That one right there, and we're going to go ahead and put another splitter in place. There we go. Connect it up. And then run that one to there, this one to there, and this one to there. So as you can see here, essentially what I've tried to do is maintain an even split in all of these locations. So I've got an even split going out to these 3 and these 3, so that all of those are pretty equally supplied. I'm not chaining anything. And then those are an even split going back this direction as well. So I can set up another 6 over here. We'll just go ahead and see if I can do that. Got actually, no, we won't be able to do that. Let's do another 2 over here. So we'll go ahead and set up the constructor. There we go, 1. There we go, and we'll line that one up. Very good, right there. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll put another splitter in place. And this one's going to be running off of that feed there. Perfect. Okay. And again, this one is a pretty even split as far as we go there. So again, there's our first tier split. Well, sorry, I suppose this would be our first tier split, and these are our second tier splits, so those are running off second tier. And then these are running off a 3rd tier splits, and that's basically just the number of branches before they get to those main lines. So, okay, let's go ahead and run a little bit more power. We've still got another 3 slots there, so we'll go ahead and fill these up. We've got another one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in another power pole. Just do that one right there. And then we'll run power back this direction. Perfect. That one's already supplied, so we'll do that one. Very good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set these up, and we're going to make them run the iron rods on this side. Let's go ahead, this one is set up for iron rods as well. Very good, and I think we'll just leave this one as plates. We're probably not going to use up all of those, but we'll use them at some point. Okay, let's see, I can't there, so let's go ahead and build those into here. And that'll give us a little bit more building room here before we go up another couple stories so that we can match up with that height there. Okay, so that's going to be the extent of this branch here. So we'll go ahead and use this one now for the remainder of our constructions here. I'm going to dedicate some of those for doing iron rods, but we really don't use as many of those as we do the screws. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll leave the majority of the ones running off of this side for running the screws. And we'll just build those correspondingly. Okay, so let's see here. We'll go ahead and put one of these down right there, just in case we need to put a splitter in here. Now, if we'd set this up for screws, it needs 10 per minute. So we're going to need 2 of these for 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to merge these and then split them, which means we're going to need to take them down. So we've got 4 on this side, that'll work nicely. We'll go ahead and put in a merger right here. And we're going to put our output facing this way. That fits in nicely there, very good. Alright, that input there and this input here. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll put a splitter in place. And this one's going to be running like so. And then we'll put in a couple of the constructors. Actually, we'll need 3 of the constructors. So we'll go ahead and rotate those around. 1, 2. Oh, and we're out of cable. Okay, I really should have added a couple more. Okay, let's go ahead and take them up. Really going to have to go over and I'll have to get some more limestone here. Actually, let's just go ahead and drag those in. There we go. We've got an even 200. Okay, so we can come over here where we've got our cable output, or our copper output, sorry, there we go, good. And then we should be able to go ahead and make up the wire that we need here, and we can make up the cables. So let's go ahead and make up a bunch of those. Just enough so that we can produce the constructors that we need. Those will probably work nicely. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop back upstairs here. I like it how this is all very nicely organised and neat. Okay, and I guess really the same for up here. It's just helps to have everything lined up nicely. Okay, so we're going to have to remember we need these 2 and we're going to be running 6 across here. So we're going to go ahead and set up a couple more mergers here. We want this one to be running this direction, like so. There we go. And then we'll put a splitter in place. Oh, and there's our iron plates. Good thing we got these set up for making those, eh? Alright, there we go. I knew there was something we needed them for. Okay. And let's go ahead and put... no, this is a splitter here. So we'll go ahead and... Yes, that's how we do that. Okay, good. And we now want to make sure that we've got one in the middle here. And we may even have to do this a little bit differently there. let's go ahead and set up our first constructor here in the middle. There we go, good. And we should then be able to put that one into place. And that one. Whew. Yep, those are going to be packed in there a little bit too tightly, I think. So let's go ahead and stick a couple more of these in place. There we go. We'll go back and stick our constructor in place. There we go. Okay, so that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and take this one up, and I'm going to put this one in place right here. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll just kind of worm this one around so that it fits into there. Belts are not going to care if they overlap. So there we go. We've got these ones set up. We're going to need to go ahead and run power into here. So let's see here, where's our power pole? There we go. Go ahead and we'll stick one of those in place there. And then run a power line. Let's see here, we've got, there we go, plenty for that. So we'll go ahead and plug this into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should, yep, we'll be able to go ahead and put a couple more of these in place here. Rotate that. 1 and 2, very good. And then we can go ahead and we'll run these out. 1 to there, 1 to there, here. Perfect. So these should now be evenly balanced. These unfortunately did not connect together, so that was too short. Really? Okay, we'll go ahead and take these down here then. There we go. That should be happy now. Good. Go ahead now and set these up for screws, and as you can see, these are going to take 10 per minute. Why is that? Oh, there's no power to that one. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and set this one up to make screws as well. That one to make screws as well, and then we can do the same with each of these, and these are all going to be operating at 100% efficiency because we've balanced our supply and demand across here. These are each producing 15 per minute. So we've got a combined total of 30 going into here, and then each of those are requiring 10 per minute. So we've got an output of 30 there, a requirement of 30 here, and the same goes for that one right there. So those are perfectly balanced across here, and they're also perfectly balanced across here because we've got 8 running off of this one right here. Each of those are requiring, what was it, 15? Yes, let's see here, yep, 30 per minute. So that means we're going, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 120, and we're producing 240 down there. So yes, these are balanced nicely as well. Oh, hang on. These are only requiring 15. So we could really do another tier offer here. We're going to be producing a little bit more iron ore down there, or iron bars, than we need. That's okay. We'll have a little bit of a surplus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we've hit the end of our time here today, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. If you need any more tips or tutorials on these 100% balance equations here for doing these, I'm going to continue to try to do that for my continued production over here. So stay tuned for those, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ta-ta.